A beautiful woman can be painted as a totem only, not as a woman, but as a Madonna, a queen, a sphinx. I don't really think I am the most beautiful woman in the world at all. If I can create some illusion to that effect, and it seems I have, then that is what spells success to me. One of my core values is to help redefine what it means to be a strong and beautiful woman in the music and fashion worlds and to empower the wonderful things that make us unique. I think Edith Evans is the most marvelous actress in the world and she can look beautiful. People who aren't beautiful can look beautiful. She can look as beautiful as Diana Cooper, who was the most beautiful woman in the world. The body of a beautiful woman is not made for love, it is too exquisite. Women's strong qualities have become despised because of their weakness. The obvious remedy is to create a feminine character with all the strength of Superman plus all the allure of a good and beautiful woman. When you have a brush in your hand, inking a beautiful woman is a lot like running your hands over her. Who knows who will be on board? A couple of spies, for sure, at least one Grand Duke, a few beautiful women, no doubt very rich and very troubled. Anything can happen and usually does on the Orient Express. The death of a beautiful woman is unquestionably the most poetical topic in the world. Being jealous of a beautiful woman is not going to make you more beautiful. I just see myself as just an ordinary chick from Florida, not some beautiful woman. If you look good, you can act in a Bollywood movie, you don't have to be able to act, and Aishwarya Rai is a great example of this. She is a beautiful woman. You look at her, I want to look at her. Damn, she is fine, but stop acting or stop trying to act. Some people say I'm not a very pretty woman, but I'm a very beautiful woman inside. If a man is truly in love, the most beautiful woman in the world couldn't take him away. Maybe for a few days, but not forever. Being jealous of a beautiful woman is not going to make you beautiful. Ava Gardner was the most beautiful woman in the world, and it's wonderful that she didn't cut up her face. She addressed aging by picking up her chin and receiving the light in a better way. And she looked like a woman. She never tried to look like a girl. A lot of the songs start with an image. I was sitting there playing the guitar and I pictured this old, dirty green car, with the window rolled down, in the hot, hot, hot Texas heat, and this beautiful woman I knew when I was a kid sitting behind the wheel, looking out at me. There's nothing more superficial to do than to paint a beautiful woman. The most beautiful portraits in art were of ugly women. If you paint Brigitte Bardot, it's a disaster. Sunsets, you have to stay away from sunsets. You paint a sunset, you are in great danger. Beauty is also submitted to the taste of time. So a beautiful woman from the Belle Epoque is not exactly the perfect beauty of today, so beauty is something that changes with time. When I'm with my wife, I know she's a beautiful woman. I know that, and more than that, it's what she is inside. She's beautiful inside, she loves music like I do. That's the thing that brought us together and probably keeps us together. There's a difference between beauty and charm. A beautiful woman is one I notice. A charming woman is one who notices me. Let me tell you something, being thought of as a beautiful woman has spared me nothing in life. No heartache, no trouble. Love has been difficult. Beauty is essentially meaningless and it is always transitory. Even the handsomest men do not have the same momentary effect on the world as a truly beautiful woman does. Even when I see a beautiful woman, I think, ah, her life must be amazing. Everyone does it. That's human nature to believe that beauty is everything. Being a celebrity is probably the closest to being a beautiful woman as you can get. I actually use women's perfume, I have since I was a kid. It's called Anais Anais, from Rachel. It smells like a beautiful woman and a bouquet of flowers. I use that and Right Guard deodorant. I love the ambiguous kind of endings. I think, oftentimes, that's what life really is. There's no concrete path for you to take. It's always kind of a jumble of variables. Behind this door could be a beautiful woman, and behind the same door could be a tiger, you know? You don't know. I know who I am. I am not perfect. I'm not the most beautiful woman in the world, but I'm one of them. What I've never understood is why some women use plastic surgery to make themselves more attractive to men. The most beautiful woman is someone who's happy and is always smiling. I feel like the moon is a very beautiful woman. She's in control. The fact that I fell in love with Megan so incredibly quickly was sort of confirmation to me that all the stars were aligned, everything was just perfect. It was this beautiful woman just sort of literally tripped and fell into my life, I fell into her life. My mother is an incredibly beautiful woman who has laughed at every single thing my father's ever said. At a young age, my brother and I understood that if you can make girls laugh, you can punch well above your weight class. I'm intrigued by the way in which physical appearance can often direct a person's life. Things happen differently for a beautiful woman than for a plain one. I look up to my mom. She's a beautiful woman. It's always fun to walk down the street with or behind a really beautiful woman, for no reason other than to see how the world reacts to them. A lovely nook of forest scenery, or a grand rock, like a beautiful woman, depends for much of its attractiveness upon the attendant sense of freedom from whatever is low, upon a sense of purity and of romance. A beautiful woman should break her mirror early. I'm married. My wife, Stella, a beautiful woman. She's brought a lot of peace to my life, a lot of wisdom. I'm not a stereotypically beautiful woman, and I'm so happy that I'm not. I've seen those ladies. The need to be attractive at all times is ghastly. Also, in your 20s, if you are beautiful, everything comes to you, so you never need to develop a personality. I never had that problem. I wanted to make Mexicana Hermosa. It's a love song, but it isn't. It's more like a song as if Mexico was the Maria, the beautiful woman that I love. The definition of a beautiful woman is one who loves me. Do you know the difference between a beautiful woman and a charming one? A beauty is a woman you notice, a charmer is one who notices you. No matter what shape or size you are, you should feel confident in your own skin. You should feel like a beautiful woman, no matter what. I don't know about Brad Pitt leaving that beautiful woman to go hold orphans for Angelina. I mean, how long is that going to last? There is no spectacle on earth more appealing than that of a beautiful woman in the act of cooking dinner for someone she loves. To start telling people that you're beautiful, or just feel beautiful, just start acting like you are the most beautiful woman in the world. And it really improves everything, because your sort of psyche responds to it, like this is truthful. German accents and Hasidic accents aren't that romantic. They're more harsh, although Hebrew, when spoken by certain people, sounds beautiful. There's this beautiful woman I know who speaks Hebrew, and when she speaks, it's so attractive. Maybe it's who's speaking it. The most beautiful girl in the room not only gets the guy, she lands the job, gets better service at a restaurant, rises through the social ranks before her friends. Doors open for the beautiful woman that may not for a female who is twice as smart but half as beautiful. I have had the fortune of seeing very glamorous and beautiful women close up, and I have seen their fears and insecurity. A beautiful woman must expect to be more accountable for her steps than one less attractive. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.